My name is Shogun and I'm a part of MFTM. And what I do is fuck up my life gradually, hoping that it may get better. But sometimes it gets good and then it goes back to shit. That's what I do. I come from Paisley. Paisley's like, it's just like any other small town in Scotland. It's got like a heritage and stuff, but people don't really, not that they don't respect it, but they don't really use that as like a basis to kind of go, oh, we should kind of try and continue this legacy of working through hard times and stuff. Like we kind of just, there's not really any jobs in Paisley. There's not really any opportunity in Paisley. Any opportunities are, they're fucking slim, very slim. Like they don't offer any real prospect of like leaving the town and bettering yourself. It's just kind of like dead end jobs. Like obviously there is industry there and whatever, but it's like unless you know someone, you won't get into that. So you kind of need to find your own way, because and they kind of stopped a lot of the community kind of outreach programs. Like we used to have a thing, they'd come in, they'd like up my way, they didn't have to build the pitch, but we had a basketball court and like the council sent people up and it was like a youth bus, we called it a youth bus, and it had like DJ, Hero, FIFA, and all that on it, and then we'd go play football and shit like that. But like all that stopped, all that just for some reason it's just stopped. Like there's nothing for us out there. Like unless you stick in at school, you get a good education and you actually go on and you really fucking work, like you have no chance. People who are born into situations where they can't focus all their time on getting an education.
Just how you gonna stop this? I don't need to clock cuts once I drop this in the stove, and I whip a slow gig. You wanna did it in my flow. You look a little timid as I sit and scrub on notes and alchemist. Still make it apparent this isn't for the gold. I was born in 97, so fuck your profession. Don't know where my head is. Treasure forever hidden, just so I don't get section. Smoking organic, I'm making you panic, man. Fuck all that peace chat. But they get out by the tat tat tat. Speak up by speaking slang, got your virgin arm telling us you don't need a man. So what does that make me? I've been a little bit fucked lately, and I don't wanna be another stereotype. I gotta go.
I'm lucky because I've managed to get a talent out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? I used to see rapping as just as a release, but there was like really, it's like I've recognised it as like it's like a gift from somewhere. It must be, because there's hundreds of people that rap. Everybody can rap. Everybody can write a rhyme, but to write something that garners that much attention, I now have a chance to escape Paisley, to escape that small town mentality, to escape that abyss that we're all fucking trapped in when we're there. Do you know what I mean? Like. Yeah, definitely. It's like it's not the worst place ever, but it's like it just has this effect on you that you have to isolate yourself from people and stuff. A lot of people are like that, and even people that go out with all their friends that they knew from school and all that. Like I've been through all that. I've been in a large group of friends at my bit and shit, and it was like as soon as they see you doing something that they're not like used to, or they don't want to be affiliated with, like they cut you off. They forget everything that you've done for them. They forget everything that they promised, and all that goes out the fucking window as soon as you're like a kind of taboo person to be with. You know what I mean? That's what happened through rapping. That's what happened. Like I started rapping, and they say like, oh, I get the usual. Want to be Eminem? You want to be Devlin? You want to be this? You want to be like, nah, man. I'm doing it because I don't have the fucking, I don't actually have any facilities to really channel my aggression and my frustration in it. And I'm not saying that I was the most impoverished child or I was definitely not, definitely fucking not. I had a decent bringing up, definitely, like I had a decent bringing up, but in Paisley it's like, you're just in limbo when you're there. It's not quite a city, but it's like too big to be a town, and it's just, the whole fucking shit, man.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
The pressure is like 85% of dealing with it is ignoring it and pretending that it's not there. You know what I mean? And then the other bit is like try to find the silver lining in the fucking massive cloud that is over me, because it's all very well and good having all these big people like Complex and Unilad and shit behind me and saying that I'm going to do this and that, and having all these people getting in touch with me that like a normal regular boy from Paisley like would not have the chance to ever speak to. Like, these people get, it's like, it's a curse and a blessing. It's so cliche, but it is a curse and a blessing, because I never for a second think that this was going to happen. So I wasn't mentally prepared for it. And, so it kind of hit me in a weird way. It was like it heightened my ego, made me feel better about myself and stuff. But it heightened to a point where I was ignoring my responsibilities to live this life that I'm aspiring to live. Like I was just getting ahead of myself, and that's how I ended up fucking breaching my community service, getting a fucking stupid 3-week remand for something that I should have just buckled. I should have just been realistic about it, buckled my fucking ideas, like just got my ideas together, buckled my fucking life down, and actually had some security in my life and like try to provide it for my family the way that I should have. But fucking stupidity, naivety, and a little bit of peer pressure, and I wasn't being conscious in my movements. I'd been conscious for so long, and all this happened out of nowhere. So I just had that subconsciously I was not to be conscious. You know what I mean? Like oh, that's me done it now. That's me got the attention that I've wanted for so long, and it happened overnight. And people were saying it wasn't going to happen overnight. Like blah, blah, blah. All these thoughts racing through my head that it just changed me. And like for anybody doing music, don't aspire to have fame unless you know that you're going to be fucking ready for it. Because I'm at a very, very low level of fame, and the stress that it has brought me is, well, I've had like family losses and I've lost friends and shit, like, but the stress that it's brought me, it's like, that stress is like, you have your period of stress, you grieve, you feel what you need to feel, and you know, you get on with it, because you don't want to like fucking use their death as like a reason not to live your life. Like, you know what I mean? You need to just keep going and shit. I just let everything get to me. I didn't think about it as much as I was trying to live for the moment and shit. But every moment was just piling up, and it was like creating this, like the difference between Shogun and Joe was like, it was noticeable. Because when I was on stage and when I was with my crew and all that, and I was coming off stage and I was chilling and all that, like, I'd be more fucking, it was like a fucking masculinated version, if that's even a word. Like, it was just like a more macho version of myself. Like, I don't even know the fucking word for that, but I was just in a mad way, because there was a lot of shit happening, and I was just ignoring it for this mad life that I was glamorizing my own fucking life, and I was just making it seem like it was something that it was not. You know what I mean? I was only getting like £100 for a gig, getting like some free beers and shit and whatever, getting to smoke a joint in the fucking back room or whatever, and then like when I go back, all my family problems are still there. But I just ignore it because I done that gig, and then there's people hitting me up because that gig was sick and all that, blah, blah, and I'm just like, I'm just Shogun for the day. Like, I can talk to beats better than I can talk to my own mother. Fucking what the fuck, man? Like, I'm better than these cunts.